they should first take him to court. The cop explained that the chief wanted to see him. They were heading to the station. The police chief got in the car. He admitted that he wouldn't have gotten involved with Terry if he had known who he was. The soldier remembered seeing a pile of cash and a serious arsenal of weapons at their warehouse. Byrne explained that they didn't get proper funding, so the cops had to come up with ways to earn money themselves. The car stopped near the hospital. Byrne threw the remaining $26,000 on the ground and took Terry's handcuffs off. He then informed Terry that Michael had been attacked and badly cut in the holding cell. Byrne said they had already bought him a pickup truck as compensation for the spent bail and offered Terry a choice: take the money and leave or face 30 years in prison. He wouldn't get a second chance.
All you gotta do is nothing.
What am I gonna say?
You say okay.
The injured brother was brought in by helicopter, and Terry went to see him, but Michael died in the hospital without regaining consciousness. Terry took his belongings from the forest and got into Summer's car, who agreed to drive him. They were being followed by a police car. The woman found dozens of cases where the bail didn't match the crime. All the detainees were intentionally kept in jail for 90 days. Why would the cops do that? But Terry no longer cared. He just wanted to get out of the city. Just in case, Terry left Summer his phone number. That night, cops broke into the lawyer's house, injected her with drugs, and threw the syringe in the sink. Dazed, the woman almost called the police, but then snapped out of it and called Terry. He arrived at her house in the pickup truck he had bought and found Summer in the bathroom. The woman was in a custody battle for her child, and she could lose her daughter if this information came to light. The cops knew how to pressure the lawyer. She had used drugs before and was also involved in a criminal case for stealing her father-in-law's lawnmower. Summer went to work. In court, they had already heard that she had snapped the night before, and they immediately forced her to give a urine sample. Summer realized she had lost both her job and her child. Terry hoped to remain unnoticed, but Officer Land got on his tail and ordered him to pull over. A little further ahead, 2 more police cars stopped. Terry promised that he wouldn't return again, just that today there had been an emergency.
Chief handed you a win lotto ticket, and you just tore it up.
At that moment, Land threw a gun in the car and tried to shoot Terry, but only wounded him in the arm. Terry knocked the cop out with a taser. The cops rushed to help, shooting at Terry's pickup, but they didn't hit the driver. He managed to escape. The sad Summer watched her daughter at the shelter when a police car came to pick her up. Terry hid the pickup under a bridge and called Summer. It turned out that the woman had a friend in the police, and he advised her to get out of the city as soon as possible. So she was already packing her things. She was also told to stay away from Terry, but she ignored the advice